I recall a time when I was in my 20s. Back then, I was as bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as a squirrel in spring, with a pocket full of dreams and a head full of ideas. But like many young people, I was not immune to the common financial mistake that ensnares so many millennials. This mistake, my dear friends, is the trap of instant gratification, the lure of immediate pleasure or comfort that often leads us to make poor financial decisions. It's as simple as choosing a fancy coffee every morning over saving for a rainy day. It's a trap that's easy to fall into, especially when one is not aware of it. It's like walking into a spider's web. The more you struggle, the more entangled you become. By sharing this story, I hope to help you avoid making the same mistake I did. In the world of finance, there are numerous traps that can ensnare the unwary. This statement rings especially true for the millennials, a generation often caught in the crossfire of financial predicaments. So, what exactly are these money traps? Picture them as pitfalls on the road to financial success. They are the seemingly harmless habits or decisions that, over time, can lead to significant financial distress. These traps are particularly dangerous to millennials. Why, you might ask? Well, this generation is the first to experience the full brunt of the digital age, with its easy access to credit, online shopping, and the allure of instant gratification. These factors, combined with the economic challenges of today, create a perfect storm for financial pitfalls. Understanding these traps is the first step in avoiding them. Knowledge, after all, is power. Today we will discuss the 8 most common money traps millennials tend to fall into. So brace yourselves for an enlightening journey. The first money trap that many millennials fall into is living beyond their means. Picture this. You've just landed your first job. The paycheck seems like a fortune. So you decide to splurge on the latest smartphone, a designer wardrobe, or perhaps a new car. But remember, just because you can afford the monthly payment doesn't mean you can afford the item. It's easy to confuse the two. This is living beyond your means, spending more than you earn or can reasonably afford. The most effective way to avoid living beyond your means is to differentiate between needs and wants. Needs are things you must have for survival, like food and shelter, while wants are things you would like to have but can live without. Prioritizing needs over wants is a crucial step towards financial stability. The second money trap millennials often fall into is the lack of an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. You could lose your job, face a medical emergency, or encounter a major car repair. Without an emergency fund, these sudden expenses can lead to debt or financial ruin. So how can you avoid this trap? Start by setting aside a small amount from each paycheck. It might not seem like much at first, but over time, it adds up. The goal is to accumulate enough to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. It's a safety net that gives you peace of mind in the event of financial hardship. Living beyond your means and not having an emergency fund are 2 common money traps that millennials often fall into. However, with proper planning and discipline, these traps can be avoided. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. The third money trap is not having a budget. Now, you might think that budgets are for those who are either on the brink of bankruptcy or swimming in a sea of wealth. But let me tell you, my dear friends, that this is far from the truth. Budgeting is a fundamental tool for everyone, regardless of their financial circumstance. You see, a budget is not just a ledger of your income and expenses, it's a compass that guides you towards your financial goals and a mirror that reflects your spending habits. Imagine you are on a ship in the middle of the ocean with no compass. You might still reach your destination, but it would be a long and arduous journey filled with unnecessary detours and potential dangers. On the other hand, if you have a compass, you will know exactly which direction to steer your ship towards. Similarly, a budget guides you towards your financial destination, be it buying a house, retiring early, or paying off student loans. Now, moving on to the fourth trap, it's the habit of living paycheck to paycheck. Without savings, you're constantly on the edge of a financial precipice, where a single unexpected expense can send you tumbling down into a chasm of debt. It's like walking on a tightrope without a safety net. One misstep and down you go. To avoid this, start by saving a small portion of your income every month. Even a tiny amount, like 10%, can create a substantial safety net over time. And as your income grows, increase your savings proportionately. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save and invest. The fifth money trap is not investing. Now, this is a common issue I've seen with many millennials. You see, there's a misconception that investing is something that only the wealthy can do, but that couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, investing is the process of putting your money to work for you, creating additional income streams, and paving the way to financial freedom. Not investing simply means you're missing out on opportunities to increase your wealth. Investing does not mean throwing your hard-earned money at every opportunity that comes along. It's about making informed decisions, understanding the risks involved, and being patient. Remember, the stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a tool for long-term wealth creation. The sixth money trap is trying to keep up a rich appearance. Now, this is a common mistake I've seen individuals from all walks of life make. They're living in the moment, spending on experiences and luxuries, and forgetting about the potential financial distress that such a facade may bring in the future. You see, investing in a sensible lifestyle isn't about compromising on your desires, it's taking care of your future self. To avoid this trap, it's important to live within your means. Create a budget and stick to it, prioritizing necessities over wants. It's not about depriving yourself of everything you enjoy, but rather about finding a balance between enjoying the present and preparing for the future. The seventh trap is falling into the allure of credit cards. The siren song of buy now, pay later. It's an enticing tune, but the harmony hides a perilous reality. Interest rates and hidden fees can quickly turn a small purchase into a mountain of debt. So how do you avoid these traps? Start with a plan, live within your means, and use credit cards wisely. Remember, they're a tool, not a magic money tree. Maintaining a sensible lifestyle is not a compromise, it's a necessity. Moving on to our eighth and final money trap, not having a financial plan. Picture this. You're on a journey, but you don't have a map or even a clear destination. Sounds challenging, doesn't it? That's exactly what it's like to navigate your finances without a plan. A financial plan is your roadmap to achieving your financial goals. It's a detailed strategy that covers your income, expenses, savings, and investments. It gives you a clear view of your financial health, helps you make informed decisions, and keeps you focused on your goals. Without a plan, it's easy to lose track of your money. It's like trying to hit a target with your eyes closed. You might get lucky once or twice, but eventually you're going to miss. And in the world of finances, missing the mark can lead to significant financial pitfalls. Creating a financial plan requires discipline and commitment, but it's worth the effort. It's like building a safety net that protects you from falling into financial traps. It might seem overwhelming at first, but with the right tools and guidance, anyone can create a financial plan. Remember, as the famous saying goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. Don't fall into this trap. Start planning your financial future today and pave the way to financial success. The road to financial success is often fraught with challenges, but with awareness and discipline, you can navigate it successfully. Avoid these traps, and you'll be well on your way to financial success. Remember, knowledge is power. That's why I urge you to share this video with others who may be ensnared by these money traps. Let's help each other towards financial success. Subscribe to our channel and join our journey towards financial literacy. We'd love to hear about your experiences with money traps, so do leave us a comment. Your insights could be the guiding light for someone else. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, stay savvy with your finances.